on Twitter as well.
Yes, he is.
Ben said, don't press me. You see these prayer hands.
Right. Look, hey, man, look, by the way, man, hey, your chin don't lift weights, bro. Hey, and
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
all them tattoos don't mean a thing. You get knocked out like Bill Goldberg, like, man, that dude is hard. No, you got knocked out.
You get knocked out like Debo.
By the way, in fairness to the Browns, in the 2 wins, I'm throwing out the win at the end of last year, but in the 2 wins in the last 2 years that the Browns have had, they've crushed the Bengals. Whereas when the Bengals beat the Chiefs, those have all been close games.
All of them right down to the wire.
All been nail-biters.
3-pointers.
It's not just that the Browns won these 2 games to me, the first one last year with Baker and this one with Brissett, but that it was completely one-sided. Because if you look at the Bengals since last year, almost all of their losses, they don't have that many losses.
No.
Almost all of their losses
Hell, they
are
almost
close.
won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, if Aaron Donald, if they protected for half a second, they win that game.
They win the game.
Yet the only 2 times they've gotten blown out were against the Browns. Against Baker and Jacoby Brissett.
Denzel Ward.
It's crazy.
This game, I'm going to tell you what. Denzel Ward.
He needs to make a big play.
He's key.
Is the key to the game.
So is Emerson, I think.
But
Ward's got to be the old Denzel Ward.
Here's why I say Denzel Ward. Because Denzel Ward is making the amount of money and that showed glimpses of being the dude who you can say, go guard him, and he ain't get no
And he's
touches.
had a horrible season.
And yet we look at Emerson that way. If we can get this guy to do what he needs to do, right? Now you can unlock Myles Garrett. Now you can get guys upfield. You can do what you want to do. But Denzel Ward has to play like $100 million man.
Let me say, Denzel Ward and Greg Newsome, all they have to do is go no further than the August tweet that was put out there.
Right.
You're right.
From the Bengals. Like, we coming to see you.
But Chase didn't say anything bad about Ward.
No,
he
but
didn't really say anything bad.
He said Newsome, all right.
He said, but here, he was talking about
He
their
was right.
DBs,
Yeah,
right? So if you
right.
call out,
He said Ward's an all-pro and Newsome is not.
If you call out one
Facts.
in sports, you call out one in sports, you're calling out the whole crew, right? Because I ain't no Lone Ranger out here on the island by myself.
No. He wasn't. The reality is he wasn't calling him out, but it doesn't matter.
No.
If the Browns take it that way,
they
it doesn't
perceive it
matter.
as a
It does matter.
He was calling him out.
Matter.
He was calling him out. That's exactly what he
does
was.
I heard the whole
it
thing.
It does matter. When you
I
put,
listened to it
but
too.
it's
I'm with you.
irrelevant.
when you
I'm
put
with
it,
you.
no, it's
But
not
it's
irrelevant.
irrelevant.
No, it's not irrelevant.
No,
if you put it out, if you put it out on tape on me, then you got a problem with me. I don't care what it is.
On site.
Don't say nothing about me. Don't mention my name. Don't do nothing.
Like Jesus
because
said,
guess what?
Jesus
You're going to
said,
see me in the box.
If
Yes,
you
you are.
get jammed, don't
But Brad, my
mention
point is,
name.
even if he didn't mean it that way, which I think he did, but whatever, it doesn't matter. If the Browns took it that way, that's all that matters.
Let me tell you, I played with a guy,
Yeah.
and all you had to do was say one inkling of one thing, of one word that
Right.
was sideways. He took sideways. He read every newspaper, every magazine.
He would make something
He
up.
watched all the videos. He made up
would.
the stories in his head because when he got to the circle,
You made that
I'm
up,
going to
dog.
see you.
Well, why can't they do that every week
I
then?
don't know why.
But, talent-wise, and I know Newsome and Ward have not had good years,
Yes.
but we know they're both very talented, especially Ward. Talent-wise, this is as good a matchup wide receiver as defensive back you can get.
But if you-
got 3 extremely talented wide receivers against 3 extremely talented defensive backs.
I
If
give
you-
the
if
edge
you're
to
a
the
player-
Bengals in that matchup.
if
And
you-
the
if
group.
Sure, they've played better than that.
Yeah.
They've
If
played
you're a
better than-
player, right? If you're a player, you should want the smoke.
You
I'm
should.
waiting for you.
Especially
I've
at
been
that
waiting for you.
position. I don't think there's a position in sports that has that kind of. It's wide receiver and DB.
Mano y mano.
They are.
Yeah.
You're on an island. It's me against you. Your athletic ability against my ability to counter it. And it's a great matchup to begin with.
Have you seen this reel on Instagram about Richard Sherman talking crazy to these receivers?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Like he's talking.
You're a bum. You're a bum. I mean, this is what they're talking. He's talking about people. You're a
Reckless.
bum. You're wasting my time out here. I'm telling you that right now. I'm like, he got him mic'd up. It's crazy. I'm like, this is the kind of smoke you should want.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for you. I got cheated out of the first game because you wasn't here.
This
right?
is season.
Right.
By the way, but if you were part of the 6-0 Kool-Aid gang, this is the season right here, dog.
It's the playoffs.
Listen,
6-0 goes from
What gang?
10% likelihood to probably 35% likelihood
by
for me
far-
if they win.
See what gang we in?
6-0 Kool-Aid gang.
Kool-Aid
was
gang?
better than
This
Kool-Aid.
is by
needs to be a
far,
club. Facebook
by
club.
far, the toughest matchup the Browns have left.
Not even
If
close.
they win this game,
Yeah.
then anything is possible.
You're right.
Yeah, I think the odds of 6-0 go from 10% because I had them at 5%. They won. They're at 10%. If they win, for me, they go up to 35%.
6-0 Kool-Aid is awesome, and we give that 10%. If they beat Cincinnati, it turns into 6-0 Cleveland whiskey. It is the smoothest
I'm down with that.
whiskey out there. Cleveland's Whiskey's Christmas Bourbon is now available, by the way, guys. Visit your local liquor store. Take home some today. A whiskey without limits.
Nice.
Drink
They'll even have
responsibly.
G. Bush come down the chimney for you.
I'm gonna knock a big chimney for G. Bush to come down there. But I'm just saying, if they do go 6-0, we're gonna pop a bottle of Cleveland whiskey on the show. And we will drink very responsibly, like we have the last couple of times we've had a shot in the show. Shout out Cleveland whiskey. Also, real quick, people may not love Baker Mayfield. The dude moves the needle. So while we have you guys here, let's just remind you that we do have a special overtime content daily after each show. It is for our coaches tier members, $4.99 a month. That's less than $60 a year. You get exclusive overtime
Skip
content.
the starters tier. We're done with the
$4.99.
starters.
You get the emojis. You get everything.
the good
Discount
stuff.
codes.
Yeah.
And
That's the top shelf.
You want some cool stuff? Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the top shelf. It's the Cleveland whiskey membership tiers.
Hey,
Absolutely.
man,
There you go.
McNuggets
That's
been
Smirnoff
skimming.
versus Tito's, right? I got you.
McNuggets been skimming
Good
off.
analogy.
He been skimming off the carving tray, man. He eating off this scraps of these pine rib over here. He filling his plate up, putting it all over on the overtime. I'm like, these is good topics. We need to be talking about it here. He like, no.
Baker does move the needle.
Overtime game.
Wait till y'all see the numbers today.
I know. So just it's a little inside baseball, but we have some extra time because DeQuell was going to come on with us and he
Stand
can't.
up, baby.
Stretch it out, baby.
And
Stretch it
by-
out.
and by-
Seventh inning stretch.
And if you want to
Especially with Brad next to me.
if
He's like,
you want to
huge legs.
sponsor the 7th inning stretch, you can go ahead and do that.
Bulls seventh inning stretch.
We will
Brought
all
to you by
we will all get up and stretch it out, and we may do a little dance.
Copper
for you.
Fit.
Hey, let's give you an example.
Don't we have to play
Today's
Take Me Out
7th
to the
inning
Ball
stretch
Game?
is brought to you by BetJack. The time is
Let's go.
going live on January 1st. Download the BetJack app today so you'll be ready for all the action. BetJack, Ohio Sportsbook, also the first official
Baltimore
sponsor
spread, baby.
of the 7th inning stretch. And hey, guys, last night I don't know if any of y'all bet
I like
on the
that.
game.
You danced.
I lost money
He
on Baker
sings.
Mayfield.
There
last
it
night.
is.
I'm not